his opponent to move and expend energy.
And that's what he's doing right now. He's making Cuadras burn a lot of energy early, cutting the ring off, keeping that pressure on.
Is here applying a little bit more energetic pressure than we're used to seeing him apply in the first round. I think he understands the challenge in front of him.
And that's kind of what happened with Cuadras last round. He did everything he wanted to do, but I think...
And continues to apply. I'm not used to seeing him apply this kind of almost frantic pressure, but I think Chocolatito understands that what he did against Arroyo's not good enough against Cuadras. He won it most of the rounds, he won a decision, but he didn't knock his man out, and he didn't look like the normal Chocolatito.
Confidence that he has. Good enough uppercut and body shot.
Chocolatito, as more than one observer has felt. And there, Cuadras landed a really nice right hand, Roy.
Yeah, but not really much afterwards.
I don't know if I agree with that yet, but Chocolatito's getting there. I mean, here, as usual, he is taking a tremendous fighter, a world-class fighter, among the best in the division, and moving up in weight to do it. Cuadras into every other opponent he's fought. That is a guy who already, as much as good work as he's doing, seems to be holding on for dear life, and it's only the third round.
Chocolatito landing the harder shots, putting on the pressure, doing more damage. I love those high-top shoes he wears also.
The effects are so obvious as soon as it lands. It reminds me of Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. The way he can throw it as a lead and effective.
Can throw it anytime he gets ready, just like that. The Cuadras is fighting back.
Yes, he is.
And Chocolatito needs to defend himself a little better because a good shot.
And Triple G, he says he bends at the waist a little more than Triple G. Triple G's a bigger puncher than he is, even in a pound-for-pound sense, I guess. But when you're as aggressive, you're going to hit some, and he got hit just then.
Good uppercut by Cuadras. Put that mark under the eye of Chocolatito. That straight right there. He walked right into it without defense. Then he comes back with his own counter right hand after that, which was probably a little bit more. Oh, good shot.
Good left hook upstairs by Cuadras. So Chocolatito reminded to pick his hands up to block the next one. Chocolatito's not bothered by any of that, just goes right back on the attack. He's a machine.
Good combination by Cuadras.
It was, although Chocolatito in the middle of that combination landed two really good shots. Good right hand, one kind or another, in his fourth weight division.
Good body shot.
With the left hand by Chocolatito. And Cuadras flurries. Cuadras has had his best round.
Chocolatito does things like this. This sneak straight right hand, boom, right over the top, and it has to be a confidence breaker. See there?
Yep, Cuadras is not discouraged somehow. He's 29 years old, 45 fights, and he's in tough tonight. This is something else that Roman Gonzalez is really good at, Roy. He seems to be almost taking a breather even as he's active.
Doing what he usually does, and it usually lands against guys, but it's not landing against Cuadras tonight. Oh, good hook by Cuadras.
Cuadras he runs so much that he doesn't get his feet set. Chocolatito with some good hard shots. You see what he did there?
Blood smeared over it. There's swelling. His eye is closing. And big left hook.
And the ref did come over between rounds and say that the cut was called for a punch, not a hit, but the cut on Chocolatito.
To withstand that early barrage by Chocolatito where it looked like he was just being outclassed, not give up on himself, and put himself in a position now to be in a very competitive fight, although he's starting to take a little beating over the last 30 seconds.
I can too, Max. Oh, good shot by Chocolatito. Oh, good shot.
Yes, big is a relative term, and it's relative here with these flyweight, super flyweight fighters. But you can see Chocolatito's power not quite here what it was.
He also sees the blood coming from Cuadras' eye now too, so that would be a little bit of a confidence builder, but his corner told body shot might have hurt Cuadras a little bit there.
We have reason to believe that the cut was opened up by a punch, lefts and rights. Uppercut, left hand. Cuadras with a 3-4 good right hands.
Chocolatito seems to have
Good
blood.
hook, Roy.
Yeah, seems to have blood from the right ear. A good hook by Chocolatito.
Chocolatito now winning these exchanges.
Oh,
Good right hand.
Right.
From Cuadras, quite. There was some running earlier. Since then, I think it's been, for the most part, intelligent movement. In the old days, the championship rounds were 13, 14, and 15. Now they're 10, 11, and 12. So we're in the championship rounds. And the question is, how will Cuadras respond? In the past, his punch output has decreased in the second half of fights. He and Rudy Hernandez know excellent. Big left hand over the top by Chocolatito.
Yes, I mean, two guys really going at it. Punches coming from everywhere, hard punches, soft punches, long punches, short punches. These guys are really doing it, Max.
Against Arroyo, secluded himself in Big Bear, and in spite of that, we have not seen his face like this. We have not seen him gassed like this.
Fight a guy who's not used to losing, and you got to teach him how to lose. So you got to teach him how to lose, and that's not an easy thing. Look at that. Look at that. He comes back stronger than he was before it started, you know?
Yes.
Same thing he did to Pryor Valeria.
Yup. You get into the best.
Oh, good body
shot.
shot.
Yes,
oh,
yes, yep.
That hurt. Yes, that hurt.
That's where
that hurt again.
And mentor Alexis Arguello was unable to do. Something no other Nicaraguan fighter in history has done. Big left hook.
Bring Chocolatito down with him, because if you do all this work and you don't bring Chocolatito down with you, then he comes back with an onslaught that is going to be out of this world.
What fantastic action in the middle of the ring in the 12th round. Had his back on the ropes to end the 11th.
But there he comes with that onslaught.
Giving Chocolatito counter-punching opportunities, but also giving himself a chance to win by knockout.
That's what he should have did. With an uppercut by Chocolatito.
30 seconds left. Both men leaving it all out in the middle of the ring. Cuadras maybe exceeded expectations of some. Was it enough?
And new WBC Super Flyweight Champion of the World, el Chocolatito.